I walked into the Briargate YMCA a year and a half ago, and within the first couple days, Dave was already sitting down with me and talking all things Briargate YMCA with a big smile on his face, and you knew he was passionate.
But the one thing that the Briargate YMCA brings to the community is just that. It's a sense of community. And it truly is representation of the Briargate community. They can socialize, they can work out if that's what they want to do, they can volunteer. There's just a host of things that it offers. It's there. You can give back, be part of the community, and volunteer at a fantastic organization that not only wants you, but appreciates the time that you volunteer for the Y.
So Jennifer has been on our board as long as I've been here, at least 4 years. And for 2 of those years, Jennifer has acted as our campaign chair, our annual campaign chair. And both years that she has been our campaign chair, we've exceeded our goal. And she's an extremely valuable part of our camp community.
I want to make sure that as an advisory board member, I contribute to really building up that next generation of leaders. That's what gets me excited. It's just knowing that at the end of the day, the work that we do and our contributions help more kids go to camp and help more kids forge long-time friendships and, you know, get this traditional camp experience. So, you know, that's why I keep doing what I do each day. For kids, there's just a really unique opportunity and I think an experience that is like no other, and you just can't see it unless you go to Camp Shady Brook.
Colin is our advisory board chair, and he has really helped solidify our volunteer team, as well as to help our new board members learn more about engagement with the Y and how they can serve our mission and impact in the community.
I believe in the Y, and I enjoy serving on the Y board because I believe in its mission statement. And then when I first went into the Y, I was really taken by the friendliness of the staff. And then after being there for a short time, I also recognized that they serve people from all walks of life. And so between the quality of the people and believing very strongly in its mission, that's how I got involved. That's why I decided to stay. And we do what we can as an organization to make the accessibility as affordable as possible. So I just think those are very rewarding things we do.
So Chris is a volunteer here for the Fountain Valley Y just because he is one of those guys who is always there, who's always willing to come in and help out, do whatever he can, spend his time trying to make things better for the Fountain Valley Y.
You know, the YMCA allows kids to come to a safe place. And that's one of the things that I've always been very focused on is you know, keeping the Ys and the staffs trained so they're safe. So I think that's the role that the Y helps in certain families bridge the gap where there's not a positive role model that's an adult. It gives them something to do other than social media or play video games or do other things. The Y is really that bridge between what they're missing for in their life, what they can find in the Y. And all of those are positive, and all of those where the southeast tiers in this community, in the southern part of Colorado Springs, and certainly where the Fountain Ys and Fountain are really located, I think, where both of those organizations can have the biggest impact. So, you know, the positive impact, if you change one young person's life to the good, I think it's worth it. I'm proud to be a member. The mission of the Y is very important, and I'm proud to help.
It's amazing to have someone like Pat out in our community speaking so well about our branch and doing a lot of great work outside of our building. He's a great advocate for our YMCA. He does a fantastic job in the annual campaign, and in my short tenure here at Garden Ranch, he has been so helpful in making sure that I have all the resources that I need.
You got to remember, in the Pikes Peak area, the Y has been around for 140 years because it's an integral part of the community. It's an integral part of community culture. And especially in this day of increasing division within the United States, where we have segmentation of different groups and this chronic inability to be able to work together. Every time I come to the Y, I don't see any of that. It's unity.
retired United States Marine Major Davis and his Whiteville High School Naval Junior ROTC cadets help us accomplish this mission by giving back to the families, community, and living the Y values of caring, respect, honesty, and responsibility. Thank you, Major Davis, for helping make military life easier.
The families get to see the appreciation that the Y has for them and how much support there is in the town for them. Because a lot of guys are coming from other towns and other countries, and they're wondering if there's going to be anybody to help them. And sure enough, the Y is there for that. It creates a time and space in the neighborhoods for young men and women and older men and women like myself to be supported by the various classes that are conducted by the Y, the athletic facilities, the pool, this, that, and the other. But it kind of creates a time and space for people to get away and do family things here.
So Ashley's made a huge impact in the community up here in Tri-Lakes. Not only did she build this building, she was a project manager when it was being built, but she helped support us after that as well. So we couldn't do this without Ashley.
So it wasn't until that I started becoming more involved in the Y that I started to understand the true importance of what it does for our community. And this really is the community center for Monument. But this building is so much more. And I want to ensure that it continues to thrive the way that it does. And to see how happy people are when they're in this building fills me with pride and makes me feel like I've made a difference instead of just building a building.
She is our front desk volunteer. She's been with us probably about 2.5 years now.
And Sharon is a rock star at the front desk. In addition, Sharon has gotten us connected within the deaf community. She's really part of our family now.
The coolest thing about the Senior Center is the people. The staff is very dedicated and passionate and friendly. We have a ton of great teachers here at the Senior Center, and then our patrons that come use the Senior Center, they're just the best. So every time I'm in here, you know, one thing I often tell people is every person I meet is nicer than the person before.
When we think of someone who really understands the Y and what we do in our values, Jennifer coaching year in and year out just exemplifies everything that we try to portray to our athletes through youth sports.
Okay, so what I love most about volunteering at the Y is really getting to experience and journeying with the kids. I had parents coming up to me again after the first practice. My kid has sensory issues, and my kid has chronic lung disease, and my kid has attention issues. And they let me in to their story. And then every week I get to be with these kids, overcoming obstacles and still loving the game of basketball. And I don't know anywhere else but the Y that these kids who are overcoming so much could still play, love the game, have fun, and they're all just, you know, they're doing it. Just the fact that we get to participate and journey with these kids, no matter what's going on in their lives, we can give them consistency, we can give them unconditional love, we can give them a safe place that they can be kids, and that's how we're gonna change the world. One relationship at a time, and helping people be whole people, and helping these kids be whole kids.
You know, Fred is one of those guys who is always smiling and always willing to talk to people. He has shown just the ability to really care about our membership base, but also care a lot about our staff.
Just coming helping people out, it gave me a good feeling to give back. And my motto is, you have to do something good for the country. And helping other people and seeing them they grow, some lose weight, some gain, you know, stamina and determination by being at the Y. And plus too, it's a social outlet for myself. Give a place to socialize, give a place to belong. Trouble is socializing with and belonging to the Y, to me, is very important for a community. I think the Y is a family that helps someone grow in life in general. A Y to me is my second home from home.